She is Bliss Dance, the work of Michael Cochran. She represents his appreciation and respect for feminine energy and power, and she stands overlooking Treasure Island. She's 40 feet tall, made of steel, and covered with over 1,000 LED lights. It took her over 2 years to build, and 30 volunteers.
I was working at a job building amusement park rides, and there was a sculpture being made, and I felt like I could do a better job, and so they dared me to do it, and I did. That pretty much set me on my path.
Bliss Dance first appeared in 2010 at Burning Man Festival, an annual event dedicated to artists celebrating self-expression and self-reliance. Kathy Boyton, Cochran's coordinator and Walter, was a part of his remarkable journey.
It was probably one of the most well-known pieces that has gone to Burning Man's. You know, it's definitely something that stood above the rest, not just because of her beauty and the impact of seeing her, but also because of the engineering behind it. Nobody believed that she would be able to stand on one foot.
The grace of Cochran's sculpture comes from the freedom he gives to his model to express themselves.
So I asked the models to just do whatever they want to do, recognizing that they're doing something that's going to last forever.
His works are symbols, often about a strong woman.
The way I work is with the basic belief that real feminine energy is what's missing in the world. So I got to bring it.
Cochran believes women are too often seen as sexual objects and victims of violence.
When I was 7, I lived in Berkeley, and my friend who I grew up with, who's 9, was raped by a stranger outside of my house while we were playing. Like a male had done this, and I was a male, and I needed to do something about it.
His works is having an impact on people's view on feminism.
It really affected, I think, how I thought about sexuality and how women are sexualized, and how the choices that I make and how I choose to be sexualized or not be sexualized.
She says this has made her personality more confident.
It's definitely made me think about those things a lot and think of them differently than I once did. And I'm grateful for that, because I feel like it's changed a lot of really good things in me.
He really did show me through his art and through working with him some of the problems that I just really wasn't aware of. You know, you just go through your life and you just don't think about these things. And he got me to pause and really think about the women in my lives, how I interact with women, and the struggles that women face daily throughout their lives.
Al has never been a career for sculpting, but it's his hobby. He also teaches volunteers how to weld. Each sculpture starts as a handcrafted clay molding using medieval ever techniques. It is enlarged to an 80-foot clay version and emplastered. The casting is broken up into pieces and used to construct the final version made of steel rods, tubbing, and mesh. And the result is striking. Truth is Beauty is Marco's second sculpture. She celebrates women who have grasped self-acceptance and love.
Women came up and said, "I love my body for the first time ever after seeing this piece."
Standing at 55 feet tall, made of steel and covered in over 3,000 multicolored LED lights, she creates an amazing light show.
I was probably more core crew with Truth is Beauty, and took a little bit more of a leadership role, more of a coordinator role, and helped other people get up to speed and so that they can work on the piece.
Building sculptures can be a long and expensive process, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars and taking years to complete.
We do fundraising. We do private fundraising. through websites such as Indiegogo, things like that. We'll do dinners and other things like that in order to make the money that we need to buy the supplies and all that. But we also do it because we have a lot of really great volunteers that want us, that believe in it.
With the support and funding for volunteers and the local art community, Marco has been enabled to do what he wanted.
It's your life. Follow your bliss. Follow what's important to you. And that's more important than anything else.
Today, he is working on his next piece, Revolution. She displays and expresses what the world will be like when women are safe. She will be featured at the Burning Man Festival in 2015. It is Cochrane's ultimate goal to empower women. Through his work, he is hoping to leave a legacy and change to the world.